And that's a good kick too as he fires it off to Cochin, who gives it to the run of Nahas, and King intercepted, got it to Nahas, sidesteps the tackle, takes on another one. Robbie Nahas runs to 50, draws the player, handballs to White. Can he finish off? No, he goes short to Revolt, who kicks the goal. Champagne football from the Tigers. A great passage of play, and it all started with Post taking a hanger.
What a grab, first of all. Quarter's fantastic call. Post grab, and Nahas's work. He's just such an exciting young player, and he had to explain to Matthew White what to do there. White was in the wrong spot. Get out and get the handball received. Brilliant passage of play.
Revolt kicks the goal, but what about this? Jaden Post, that is a hanger.
That is a genuine screamer for a young man who looks about 14 years of age. Have a look how young his face is. In a blustery, windy, swirly day, what a great mark that was.
So the Tigers, wonderful goals. Judd tries to fist it forward. Carazzo dispossessed. Delidio's been outstanding from centre wing. High to the pocket. Well judged by Thornton. Mitch Morton got underneath the footy, and Thornton always had it under control. Johnson, Hartlett, back to Johnson. Good run by the Blues out of defence as he kicks from half-back. Beautiful kick too. Finds Russell. Off to the run of Hampson, if you don't mind. Back to Russell. 70 metres from goal. Where's Favola? He ignores him. Kicks in the direction of Fisher. Big fist from the Richmond defence. Fisher and Carazzo. Fisher applies the shepherd. Clever little attempt from Carazzo, but couldn't quite bring it back. Behind to the Blues. They lead it by a point.
Not going to be an afternoon, I don't think, where you're going to get a lot of perfect lead-up play. Favola out the lead, a beautiful drop punt, and your A-grade game works. Because of the conditions, it is an unbelievably swirling breeze. I think the more direct route to goal might be the most efficient today.
And the kick in. There's a discrepancy with the scores at the moment too. I believe it is 28 apiece, but we'll work on that as White is away for the Tigers. Floats the kick to the 50. Revolts there. Got to beat a couple of Blues and is unable to do so. Hartlett mops up, and that's a good spot up to the true centre half-back position. And the Blues set things up from half-back. It's Gibbs after receiving the Grigg kick. Now out wide to Russell. Chips to Carazzo, who's been busy. Couldn't take the mark, but follows it up. Caught. Dispossessed. Umpire letting it go. And we'll have a bounce.
Interesting to see, as we watch Carazzo, Alex Rance applying a fair bit of pressure. Maybe could have given away a free kick. Interesting to see if Favola can adjust his game a little bit today. Work out that he's got a lightly framed opponent who's got him covered on the lead. Needs to just stay closer to goal. Try and get some one-on-one body strength competition. Chance to get that now. Judd's got the footy.
No, it's going to Murphy. Chips it off a step towards the leader. Benson finds him deep in the pocket.
Beautiful kick from Murphy.
So Eddie Betts with an opportunity to put the Blues in front. 8 goals, 3 from set shots coming in to this match this afternoon. Lovely relaxed running, but kicks it to the right, so Blues lead by a point. Here's the free kick to Murphy. Just held off the ball, left of screen.
So Newman floats one here. Got some distance with that kick. He's kicked that about 65, 70 metres. And it's marked by Graham. He goes to half forward. Delidia underneath it. Oh, it's another good mark taken by Post. In fact, the umpire didn't pay that one. Play on is the call. Delidio again. Ignores Tambling and Cousins and kicks inside 50. Grigg under pressure. Good attack on the ball by Tuck. Won the hard ball, got it to Revolt, to Tambling, who's driven into the ground. And a bounce 50 out from the Tigers' goal. This post again. Bit stiff there. Graham to Tuck. And kicks a point. Having another excellent season is Shane Tuck. He's fourth in disposals, 8 in clearances, first in contested possessions and first in hard ball gets.
Well, he played 43% of the game time, Shane Tuck. They take him to the interchange more than any other Richmond player, but
gee, what a woeful kick from full back. Coming from Johnson, it'll be a free kick to post. The Tigers have had a fair bit of it in the last few minutes. Need to try and get some reward on the scoreboard though. Very crowded forward 50, as you can see. Not too much to go to for the captain. He decides just to bomb away and hope for the best. Fist from Hartlett. At the 4, Hislop. Gee, there's 4 of them around the pack. Wasn't a great handball to Nahas, and as a consequence he struggled to pick the loose football up. They tie it up, although the umpire letting it go. Soccer forward by Garlett. Gibbs dispossessed. Big pack of players around it. Edwards, Hislop going in. There was the man who provided a pretty poor handball to Nahas and caused this disputed footy. So a bounce 60 metres from Richmond's goal.
see Aaron Joseph at the bottom of the pack just being a pest, which he does well. Bit of niggle.
Murphy off to Anderson. He's got Thornton in support. Oh, wasn't a great handball. That allows McGuan into the picture.
They're out too, Carlton.
Revolt. Silly from Revolt. Just
smart. It's not tough. Doesn't help your teammates, and it is just dumb play. Richmond had a bit of momentum. That sort of stuff can change it pretty quickly.
Yep. So Thornton with the free kick. Little short one to Johnson. He just pumps it long. Cruiser, Judd. Cruiser ended up with the football, and that's a clever handball to Carazzo, to Murphy, who runs to 30, runs to 20, and kicks the goal. Yes, he does. Just got it through in the end.
It's great to see Chris Judd just launch himself at the footy. Had a good look at it. Went through his hands, but what it did, it split the pack. Every time Judd goes near the footy, it tracks half the Richmond side, and it opens up space for Murphy. He must just love having Chris Judd in his side. So much attention, and it just frees up Mark Murphy. Just have a look what happens when Chris Judd launches at the footy. It tracks so many numbers from the Richmond side, and Mark Murphy, his eyes just light up. Judd just creates so much space for his teammates, particularly Murphy and Gibbs.
Down there to block. Advantage.
Oh, that's a bad advantage call. Judd wobbles it towards half forward. Everyone had stopped at that. Chance for Newman did very well, fisting away from Betts, and we'll get a boundary thrown at half forward.
We'll play Chris Newman.
So Vickery up against Cruiser. Cruiser does very well, directs it in to the path of Russell, who drives deep. Favola one out here, Luke. Here you go. Well done, Thursfield. Managed to get a fist in there somehow. Moore's handball wasn't great. Newman under the pump. Betts can soccer here. Well done by Edwards. Knock it over. They do eventually, the Tiger defence. And a behind only, so the margin now in favour of Carlton, out to 7 points.
Better set up for Favola there. He just planted himself 20 out from goal, and you could see the amount of tension that causes Will Thursfield. That is not what he wants. One-on-one contests with Fev that close to goal.
Moore goes long. Jackson can't take the mark. We'll have a throw in. Judd 16, Grigg 15, Carazzo 14 disposals for Carlton. For the Tigers, 13 to Deledio and a dozen each to Cousins and Tuck. Deledio and Cousins having a rest. Tuck stood up in the tackle, did it cleverly in the end.